All right, so this is, I don't know, on Instacart she said 10. This one and this one is a 25 on Uber. That's probably gonna go down because I had to refund a few things. This one was part of a batch, a 2-order batch. Basically what happened is that I came very early today, around 7:45, and nothing was happening, and I was like, okay, I don't want to have woken up early and take 0 orders until 10 a.m. You know, I was like, no. I came before 8. I want to take an order before 9. And then there was this $17 order that popped up. It was a shit order. 2 people, $17, and I was like, damn, that's pretty bad, you know. But I was like, I've been waiting for 45 minutes and nothing's been happening, so it's this or nothing. So I took it, and I saw that there was daily items. There were 3 daily items, and the rest was okay. And I was like, wait, let me check this address because it looks suspicious. So I looked, and basically I've delivered to her before, one of them. And basically the one that had the 3 daily items was the one who lives literally at the intersection where all of the traffic is. Like, there is one intersection here just after the hills before coming here. All of the traffic is going there, all of it. And she is literally at the freaking lights, and she always orders at like 8:30 or 9 when the heaviest of traffic is. Like, it's like she does it on purpose. Last time I delivered to her and exactly the same. I was like, are you kidding me? Like, why are you ordering now? Like, and she had only 3 items, and it was the 3 deli items. And I was like, you know what? No, like, I'm not doing this. Because last time I took her order, it was $9 order, and it was a shit order, and it took me so much longer than it should have, just because she was right where all of the traffic is going and like literally meeting. It was such a shit show. So I decided, I don't like doing this, but I decided to remove her batch considering she only had 3 items. So she removed her order from my batch. She said that the new amount was $10. Whatever. Like, honestly, at this point, I'm just here to do orders. And then as I was walking inside the store, I got a 25 on Uber, 3.8 miles, which I decided to take 18 items. So I did both at the same time. It might go down a little bit because she wanted some Alani new drinks, like energy drinks, and they don't have this brand. And so yeah, okay, can you stay in your lane, Mr. Sir Truck? You should know. So I refunded those 2. She wanted 2. I refunded those 2. All right. Alright, first drop off is done. I need to double check how much this order was. Okay, $10.45 is the final amount, like she said. $3.37 is the final tip, whatever. I'd rather do this and not be stuck in traffic rather than do the 2 orders. Then it takes me 25 minutes just to get to the first drop off, and then it takes me another 25 minutes because I'm stuck in traffic to get to this drop off. Hell no. The Uber order has a PIN number, so I'm gonna send her a message to ask her for the PIN number. I'll see if she answers. I'm not sure. second drop-off is complete. It was a meet at door with PIN, but I sent her a message asking for the PIN. She sent it to me. So, because in her notes she said to leave at the door, so I just assumed those people don't want to be bothered, especially this early in the morning, 9:30. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna ask her. And she did send it to me. Now we're good. Also, good news, Uber is now showing more than $8 tip. I think they're showing $15, up to $15 tip, because yesterday I received a $22 tip and they only showed me 15. It's always better than $8 tip, so I'm pretty sure this one that we're not gonna have a lot of hidden tips anymore, except the really big tippers. And like I said, this one might go down a little bit because I refunded the 2 energy drinks, so we'll see. For now, I'm gonna go back to the store. Like I said, it's 9:30. So we will see what is up. I need to go get gas, but I'm like at the opposite of where I usually go, so I'll see. Maybe I'll go during the day. If I go right now, it's gonna be a shit show on the road because of traffic, so let's not do that. Okay, took an $20 order on Instacart, 20 items, 37 units, but I've been waiting for quite some time. Okay, this is, I think, 20 on Instacart, 13 on Uber. What took the longest is checkout, 15 minutes. Okay, first drop off. First drop off is the Uber Eats order, 3 minutes away. So I told the cashier that next time I'm going to self-checkout. Like, I tried to go by the rules. I could have been done in literally 5 minutes. And there was this lady in front of me who was the most unpleasant I've ever had to deal with today. She was so rude to everybody, and they were all like bending over backwards. I was like, what the is that? Like, why do you even go the extra mile for someone who speaks to you not even like respected garbage, bro? Like, have a little decency. He kept her 10 full minutes. She was like whining about clipping her shit, about her chips, about her bananas, about her fucking like gift card. She had like a card that she bought, and obviously she put it somewhere where there was water, so the envelope was all watery, and she was like, it's all fucked up now. And I was like, bitch, what the f? And then he asked the courtesy clerk to go get another one. He was like, get whatever envelope. She was like, no, I want an orange envelope. I was like, oh my god, get your orange envelope and shove it up your ass, you bitch. Anyway, this took a long time. And I told the cashier, I was like, I'm sorry, because then they changed. The manager left and the cashier came. And I was like, you know what? Next time I'm going to self-checkout. I don't give a fuck what you guys do, say, whatever. I will fight you. I had... like, it could have been done in 5 minutes at self-checkout. I was like, you're gonna be late? I was like, yes, I'm gonna be late. 15 minutes extra for checkout. Like, it's not her fault. It's none of them's fault. All right. First drop-off is done. Thankfully, Instacart gave me way more than enough time today to deliver. It's 11:32. I did waste a little bit of time at the deli, first of all, and then I wasted literally all of my time at freaking checkout. Like, honestly, I should have known when I saw her and her cart and her attitude. But why would you want to clog up the freaking checkout lanes when I am completely able to go to self-checkout, be out in 5 minutes, and avoid a freaking, I don't know, backup traffic at the line? Literally, like, it makes no sense at all to me, especially when they say, yeah, you can't go to self-checkout if you have more than 15 items, and then they open 2 lines. Hello. Good, and your folks, second drop off is done, so he came to meet me at the door. so I did not record, and he was just wearing a towel. So I was like, I'm not gonna record that. And he was good looking. He lives in a nice house. Anyway, let's not think about this anymore. Dude is probably married with kids. So let's see how much this order ended up being. I think it stayed $20. I did have to refund the lettuce shreds because they didn't have any for whatever reason. Okay, $20.58, $10 tip. It's not too bad, not too bad, considering he was not too far away. He didn't have too many things, and I went to deliver the other order first. 56 minutes. That's how long it took to deliver this order. And yes, 15 minutes of that are checkout. That's crazy. And 10 minutes of that is going to deliver to the Uber customer. Oh well, 1 hour I made $33 if the Uber stays 13, which I think it will, because now I think I'm seeing the full tip. Yesterday I said, or this morning, I said I was seeing up to $15, but then the $25 order, which ended up being 24, she tipped 18 and I saw it. So are they showing the full tip now? I don't know. I feel like they are, and if they are, this will change my life for the better. For the better, because Uber is a good app when it decides to work with you. When it's deciding to work against you, it's the most crappiest app ever. Alright, got a $20 order on Instacart, going 2 miles I think. Alright, this is a 20, it might go down because I had to refund one of the sparkling water on Instacart. 13 on Uber, and they are going to the hills, both the same way, 5 minutes away from each other. Yeah, it's a nice house. Okie $5 is the base pay for this Uber order. And now I'm gonna go deliver the second order, which is the Instacart, and he is 4 minutes away. So, like I said, literally the exact same way. And I was at the end of the shop, which was convenient because the Uber only had two of the Similac milk, which is at, it's not in the aisles, it's at guest services. So I was at checkout. I finished checking out. I went to guest services, which is right behind after the checkout. And they gave it to me. Then I went back to self-checkout, checked out for those two, and then left. Literally. So that was the easiest thing ever. And hopefully the Instacart is easy as well. We'll see. Okie dokie. Second drop off is done. So actually that's funny because this is the house. I remember her house. Why? For two reasons. Last time I had her order, it was a $75 order or $65. And that's where I left my DoorDash bag. I guess she threw it away. And I didn't ask for it because it was like 2 months ago. But that's the house I left my DoorDash bag at. And I had to reorder some. But anyway, that was funny. And she's a really nice customer. She's a great tipper, obviously. I'm happy I got her order. I need to check how much this order is. But I am driving a very zigzagging road, so I'm trying to not crash in the process. But yeah, those two together were really good. Honestly, can't complain at all. All right, let's see. After that, those two turns, maybe I can check how much this order ended up being. Thank God there is nobody on the road. Oh, of course there is no signal. Okay. All right. I'm on my way to deliver. Ah! It's yellow. An $18 order on Uber. It's a big order. Thank God she's not really far, but $18 for this? I think this should be at least a $25 order, but okay. Now what's gonna take the longest is literally this light right here. Impossible to turn left, ever. But yeah, so everything was in stock except two things. It's going to a house right behind the store. She's like 1 minute away if there was no traffic. But no traffic is not something that exists in LA. So we have to wait for the light to go yellow so we can turn, so everybody stops. Anyway, let's go deliver. Okay. Lord, that's heavy. Drop off is done. So she tipped $10. In my opinion, in my very humble opinion, it's not enough. But anyway, let's not dwell on that. What is done is done. I accepted it for 18. I mean, is this or nothing? Nothing else is happening. I'm not receiving anything on Instacart. I did receive a double for $15 for a $3 tip for like 7 miles. With 5 gallons of water. I was like, yeah, okay, good one. So yeah, I'd rather be doing $18 for half a mile. If you ask me, I'm gonna go right. But yeah, it's $2.19. I should be around $120 right now with this one, $119, which is not too bad. My goal for today is $200. Yesterday I made $70. Monday I made $20. Okay, and your signal, Mrs. Tesla driver, like you can see I'm waiting for you to go so I can go. All right, 3 hours later. This is a $15 order on Instacart. I've been waiting for like 2 hours, literally. Okay, last time I came from this way, and today I came from the other way. It doesn't matter. So they had alcohol this time. So she came out and met me at the bottom of the stairs, and everything's fine. They're just a little bit far away, but I don't mind. 3.6 miles took me 15 minutes to drive 3 miles. Anyway, I thought I was on a good streak, and then since my last Uber order, everything died, literally. So I'm lagging behind again, and it's 4:30, and I would like to leave the store around 5 or 6 so I can go back home around 7, because I arrived at the store really early, and I would like to have some time for myself, you know, and I don't want to be doing 12-hour days, not on Thursdays. And next Monday, Tuesday, I'm gonna take those 2 days off because Monday is my birthday and Monday is my day off. So I was hoping to make $200 today, but I guess not. Okay, can we get the actual amount? Like, I have 5G and it's not loading. Okay, but it's probably still 15. They made me waste my time because basically they had a bottle of alcohol that they didn't have. They wanted the brut and they only had the extra dry. And under in the notes, it said, contact me if it's out. So I called him, I sent him a message, no freaking answer. And I was like, okay, whatever, I'm just gonna replace, because it said good match on the app. The second I replace, I see in the chat, whoever his name confirmed the replacement. I was like, so you are on your phone? You literally just confirmed the replacement at the second I made it, but you can't answer the 3 messages that I sent or the call. Okay. whatever. But I was like, okay, thank you for wasting my time, literally. Anyway, let's go back to the store. All right, I am on my way to deliver 2 orders. $25 order on Uber that I got first, and then I got a 16 on DoorDash. She has alcohol, but it's okay. I'm starving. I'm probably gonna be done around 5:45, and then I have to come back, and I would be like $20 away from 200, I think. So I don't know if I come back or not. Honestly, I just don't want to at this point. I just want to be done. Because I woke up at 6:15 this morning. I arrived at the store at 7:30, 7:45. So I feel like 6 p.m. should be my cutoff. I worked pretty well today. Now Instacart sends me orders that are doable. You know, I don't mind doing 3 orders at the same time as long as they're not too big and they're all going the same way. Sorry. Okay, first floor. She's 111. There's a bit of traffic, but we should be fine. That's a nice building. I like it. Alright, first drop off done. She tipped $7. Now I'm 7 minutes away from the second drop off. Okay, so I have bargained with myself. I literally put the GPS to go home, and then I was like, it's only 5:41. So I knew I was gonna be done around 5:45, like I said. It's 5:41. I'm like 10-12 minutes away from the store. So I decided I'm gonna go back to the store, and I'm gonna wait until 6:30. If I don't get anything at 6:30, I will leave. So that's what we're gonna do right now. The base pay for this one is $7, so that's an $18 tip right here for 13 items. And at some point I was at the checkout lane, and I don't like this cashier, so I was like looking at whatever the items that I had, and I was like, this order doesn't feel big at all. Like, and I thought, you know, for $25, I was like, hey, am I missing some items? And no, only 13 items. He's an amazing tipper, and he's really nice. He lives in a really nice house. You know what I mean? It's like, it's I enjoy delivering to him, obviously. So I decided to wait until 6:30. And I'm 23. If this stays $25, which I think it's gonna stay $25, I would be $23 away from 200. So I'm gonna try and get as close as I can to 200. Okay, this will be my last order. 19 bucks for 7 miles, but it is taking me towards the way home, and that's what I wanted.
By 1903.
Okay, so drop off is done. It did take me a good 20 minutes to drive those 7 miles. I was ready with her ID. Everything was okay, and she tipped $9, which is insanely good because she had 3 items. 2 bottles of cupcake white wine and 1 pack of 6 bottles of San Pellegrino. Literally 3 items. So I'm happy with that. Why do I have so much money on Uber? 17 bucks. Yeah, $25. The order that was 25 bucks stayed 25 bucks. I was expecting it. I mean, he tipped $17, $18 because $17.97. I'm okay with that. So I'm literally gonna be like, what, $4 away from, I'm gonna go offline. $4 away from 200. I'm okay with that. It's 6:42. I am 20 minutes away from home. Because I took this one because at that time of the day I can't really take the freeway because it's just overly crowded. But this one took me all the way east, and then I'm able to go back north and I can use the small streets. So I'm happy with that. When I saw how slow this was this morning, I was like, oh my god, like I'm gonna make $50 and I'm gonna stay 12 hours and I'm gonna make $52. Like yesterday, like I didn't stay 12 hours, but yesterday I made $70 in like 6 hours. And I was like, you know what? Coming at 12 isn't working anymore. Like it just doesn't work. So if I can make $200 every day, every time I say this, I jinx it. So I hope I don't. But I'm gonna, if coming early at 7:30 is the way to make money, then I will wake up. And going back home early can't hurt. So I have more time to enjoy myself, enjoy my nights, work out, you know? So I will have more time to do the things that I like doing, and basically my life might be better after that. So anyway, I hope you guys had a great Thursday. I am starving. On Saturday, my friend is coming from San Diego, so I'm gonna have to take like a 2-hour lunch break because I never see her. She used to be my roommate, and I would like, and it's my birthday, so she wants to celebrate my birthday with me. So yeah, good Lord. So yeah, I can't really say no. I mean, this would be really bad taste to tell a friend, no, I can't have lunch with you because I want to work. I'll just work more the next day, I guess. So yeah, Saturday I'm gonna be coming early, but I will be taking a 2-3 hour lunch break in the middle of the day. Okay, that's not important. I hope you guys had a great Thursday. I hope you made a lot of money, and don't forget to do all of the YouTube things. Subscribe, comment, like, whatever, and I will see you next time. Peace.